Hey everyone, welcome back to Psychonauts. We finally made it to the top of Thorney Towers. Once we climb up the spiral staircase anyway. So let's just see what's waiting for us. The old staircase trap, with a crow who will send us sliding down if he sees us. Well, I don't feel like using invisibility, so I'll just get it away from the button. Good enough.
How can something as small as Vernon's brain hold so many boring stories?
Worthless! These brains are worthless, Sugar. Just like the one in your head.
No, they're nice. They're nice brains, Dr. Loboto. Really?
They're too nice. They won't fight. I need killers. I need angry brains. I squeeze them, I poke them, I twist them. What do I have to do to make them fight? Maybe I should try my drill.
I'm not gonna bring you any more brains if you're gonna be so mean to them.
No matter what I do?
No matter what.
Not even if I...
Don't!
Not even if I cook you a little...
Doctor, no!
A little turtle soup?
Please, Dr. Loboto, no!
A nice hot turtle soup. Nothing better on a cold night like this than some boiling hot soup.
You leave Mr. Pokeylope alone!
Oh, okay. You sure?
No! I mean, yes!
All right. Oh, why don't I just go ahead and heat you up a cup? It's made of turtles. Turtles that you love. Isn't that right, Mr. Pokeylope? Okay. Well, maybe I'll just make some for myself. Bring me a good brain, Shiga, or Mr. Pokeylope becomes Mr. Smokylope. Smokylope. When you're a dentist, you have to learn to have a sense of humor, you know. It helps to calm the patients down.
Well, we found Sasha and Milla's brains, but unfortunately they're guarded. And there's some sort of force field around that whole area. This calls for some stealth.
Poor little turtle. If only I could reach in there and save him. But I can't.
Sure I can.
Mr. Pokeylope, if you could move just under that hole there, then I could lift you straight out. Could you do that for me? Huh?
He's not going anywhere. And he sees me as a slice of cake for some reason. It's a weird one. And I can't use clairvoyance on Dr. Loboto.
Do I smell turtle soup?
Yeah, that wasn't a very good idea. Alright, we can't rescue Mr. Pokeylope just yet, so let's deal with the doctor.
Hey!
Yeah, that force field will block all of our psychic powers. Although there is an interesting thing that we can do here. We can pick up this brain and throw it into the tank, which isn't going to do anything. Or we could throw it anywhere else.
Aha! What's this? Why, it's a nice little precious juicy brain wrapped up in some sort of boy-shaped gobbledygook. Well, we'll soon have all that excess tissue removed, and then we can slip that brain into something more comfortable. Shigar! That package General Oleander mentioned has arrived. please take it up to the holding area and keep it fresh until I'm ready to stick in my thumb and pull out a plum.
I tried to warn you.
Listen, the man you're working for is a deranged lunatic.
I know. I hate him. But if I don't do what he says, he'll...
Cook your little turtle from the inside out. Shior, hostage situations like this are always extremely delicate. I'll have to extract Mr. Pokeylope from his prison using my psychic powers. After which, this Loboto character should be fairly trivial to neutralize.
Yes, because once we get Mr. Pokeylope back, he'll tell us what to do. He always tells me what to do.
Yes. I'll have to extract Mr. Pokeylope from his prison using my psychic powers.
Yes, because once we get Mr. Pokeylope back, he'll tell us what to do. Don't even try it! You never hurt anyone. Don't even try it!
Well, most of this isn't very interesting. Apparently, I'm some sort of religious savior figure. And meanwhile, plenty more brains.
Welcome back to the thinking world, Mikhail.
Been waiting for that one for a long time.
Elton, what can I tell you? You were right. The old legends were true.
And a couple of cards, if I can actually get my depth perception working properly. That's the entrance to the room where Dr. Loboto is. Don't really want to mess around with him at the moment. Yeah, the brain doesn't do anything when I put it in the tank. Apparently it requires some sort of special installation or something. And right over here, next to what I think is the final card in the game, is an elevator, which will take us all the way back to the entrance.
What's this?
What?
Why, it's a nice...
I was outside.
Don't make him any more angry than he is. Mr. Pokeylope's life is on the line.
That was the last time I'll get caught, I promise. Sasha, Milla, Lili.
Raz, you came.
Of course I did. We gotta get you out of here.
Look, the coach must have lured Sasha and Milla here on official Psychonauts business and then ambushed them with sneezing powder. They're completely brainless.
I know. I saw their brains downstairs. Listen, first things first. I was thinking about what you said about us making out.
Yeah? Oh man, I'm so glad he showed up. I was just starting to feel slightly less phlegmy. Wait, he didn't just hear. Ah! Get away from me. Stop reading my mind. Go rebrain Sasha and Milla so they can help us break this lock.
Okay, then we'll talk about that making out thing later.
Why do boys have no concept of a moment? That was a moment. This is not a moment. Sheesh.
Hey, I totally understand, I swear. So is this gonna be like an open mouth kiss, or?
Raz, go get Sasha and Mia's brains back so you can all bust me out of here.
Right. So is this gonna be like an open mouth kiss, or?
Raz, go get Sasha and Mia's brains back so you can all bust me out of here.
Right.
Man, that lock's tough.
Yeah. I think we're definitely going to need Sasha and Mia's help with this one.
Man, Man, that lock's tough.
Yeah. I think we're definitely going to need Sasha and Milla's help with this one.
Interesting. She sees me as a hero with a rose, I guess, or maybe that's just her idea of a boyfriend. And I like Sasha's image of me. Kind of a smaller version of himself. He's trying to make me a psychonaut in his own image. And if the camera would ever cooperate, Milla sees me as a baby. No surprise there. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any interesting reactions out of them while they don't have brains. Especially if I can't hit them with anything. Alright, nothing doing there. But I did find this birthday cake sitting on the table. That's not the birthday cake button.
Hey, Sasha, wake up! Cake! Hey, if I shoved this cake in your face right now, you wouldn't be able to do anything as revenge.
Not right away, no. But a revenge that painful would take lots of planning anyway.
Come on, brainless Milla. Time to blow out the candles. Hey, would you mind if I just ate this cake myself?
Alright. Yeah, there's probably a clue to what you have to do other than the clairvoyance image, but Mr. Pokeylope loves this cake, so let's show it to him.
Come on, Mr. Pokeylope. Come and get your cake.
And once he's under the hole, I can safely extract him. And there we go. I have Mr. Pokeylope in hand, and should be able to successfully get Shigor's help to defeat Dr. Loboto.
I hate that guy.
The crow sees me for what I really am, which is kind of disappointing and a little boring.
Huh?
I need to regroup back at HQ.
Affirmative. Prepare for extraction.
So now that we've got all the brains, let's go give them back, shall we? I waited to do this because there wasn't really a whole lot of benefit to coming back earlier. Yeah, you get a bit more health, but I wasn't in any danger of running out in this section.
Good. Now?
And that's how the coach is planning to take over the world.
Wow, that is so not chill. Hey, where's Phoebe?
We're gonna be rebraining her really soon.
Well, when she comes out, she's gonna want to hit stuff. I better go wait by her drums.
And that's why we have to find Lili right away.
That is some crazy stuff, guys. I'm kinda glad I was out for most of it. Well, with the world ending and everything, I should probably go see what girls want to make out one last time.
So I said, brain her? I don't even know her. Crystal. Scared? You better believe I was scared. You'd have to be a fool not to be. But the trick is to never let them see you sweat.
Wow, I guess that's what those squirrels were trying to tell me.
Huh?
They kept saying the tiny man is gonna kill everyone. I thought they were talking about me. Oh man, I have to go apologize.
And that is how I beat the hideous hulking lungfish of Lake Oblongata.
So, does the coach, does he have an evil sidekick? A yes man? Or a lick spittle? Anything?
Not sure. Why?
No reason. Bye.
No, I promise you. He didn't drool at all.
Is Milka okay?
Yeah, she's waiting for you down by the docks.
Gotcha.
Hey, do you want to help us save the... Okay, is making out all anyone thinks about in this place? And then the lungfish ate me, and we became best friends.
Oh my god.
I know.
I mean, oh my god!
I know.
Nils!
That's a good question. But I didn't taste it, so I don't really know the answer for sure.
Well, if Brain Tank come after Mikhail, it will be sorry. Better go find Tiny Boss, see what is plan.
So that's who's been kidnapping all the kids.
Oh man, I just want to burn that coach. Hey, where's Quentin?
He's waiting for you at band practice.
He better not be painting the wrong band name on my drums again.
Yes, and because you got your brain stolen and I didn't, yes, I do. I think I'm better than you.
Aha! I knew it! Well, you're wrong! Have fun dying!
And so that's what happened to your brain.
Wow, what an amazing story. I mean, that is a really, really good story. And you know what the best part is? I'm in it. I better go write that whole thing down before we all get killed.
And that's how I earned all my merit badges.
OMG! I feel so stupid for throwing myself off the roof now!
What? Why did you throw yourself off the roof?
Because the poison didn't work. Listen, I have to go. The world could use some major league cheering right about now.
Agent Cruller?
What is the current situation?
I'd better go. Lots of work to do.
Good luck, Rasputin.
Yep, so the room is completely empty. All the kids have their brains back. And just to see, the real Ford sees me as a Psychonaut. Which is awesome, because I kind of am. But let's go see how all those kids are doing now that they got brains in their heads again and all. And I think there were a few other things that I forgot to do around camp before. So, we'll just sort of montage it up, shall we?
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokeylope.
Better go put that little guy somewhere safe. There's a war on right now, you know.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokeylope.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Lope. Better keep that little head tucked away until we give the all clear.
Better check around, make sure I'm not missing anyone in any of the cabins or tucked away somewhere.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokeylope.
Glad you finally got a friend.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokeylope.
My dad bought me a bigger turtle than that for my birthday.
And I think, yeah, Dogan's right out here.
And so I'm really sorry for not believing you. Right, yeah, that too. I should really not have blown so many of you up. I just get so confused sometimes.
No, I can't mess around with Mr. Pokeylope. I've got to give him back to She-Whore right away. Don't be rude. Shake hands with my turtle. Hey, want to help me save the world?
Well, this could take a while. They're really mad.
He sees me as just my hat. I guess Dogan's kind of got a thing for hats. And Chloe was up here before. You may be surprised to know that she's no longer alone. Well, If you've been paying attention, it should be no surprise.
Hey, wanna help me save the world?
That's what we're doing, duh! Chloe has some friends who she's calling, who are gonna kick the coach's ass!
Yeah, I'm sure they are. And it's kind of hard to see because Bobby's staring at Chloe, but he sees Raz as a big target. I'll try and get a better view of that in the second pass. Meanwhile, let's see what they make of Mr. Pokeylope.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokeylope.
Turtles are stupid!
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokeylope.
You know, turtles are just visitors from another galaxy who never left. Their shells are actually atmospheric re-entry heat shields.
Everyone knows that.
Alright, moving on. Outside the main lodge, we've got a couple more kids.
Wow. I never thought you two would get back together.
I know. Isn't it just too romantic? I just hope James won't be too crushed.
Shh. You promised. No talking.
Hey, wanna help me save the world?
Can't you see we're too busy being in love?
Hey, wanna help me save the world?
Kinda busy.
And Nils just sees me as not a girl. And Elka, you can probably guess if I can figure out where her view is. She sees me as the same fly that most of the other kids did.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokeylope.
Mister? Don't you have any female friends you could introduce me to?
Pig!
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokeylope.
Oh, Mr. Pokeylope. I wish I had a hard shell like yours around my heart.
Hey, wanna help me save the world?
Nah, I feel pretty good letting you take care of that. I'm sure you got that under control. I gotta practice for the big celebration afterwards.
Phoebe sees me as a campfire waiting to be lit. And Quentin as normal Raz, but with that fancy scarf. Maybe he's a Doctor Who fan.
Hey, wanna help me save the world?
Not now, Raz. I'm trying to finish writing my memoirs before we all die.
You can probably guess how Vernon sees me once I get in front of him. A giant ear, eagerly waiting to listen to his stories. I think I forgot to use clairvoyance on the chef before. Obviously, a giant mouth ready to eat his stuff.
Take a look.
And I'm down to dream fluff.
Delicious new... Alrighty then. What else can I do you for?
That's it for now.
Alright, go get...
So let's show
more
Mr.
airheads
Pokeylope
and
around.
Come on back.
No, I can't mess around with Mr. Pokeylope. I've gotta give him back to Shigor right away.
Oh man, gotta work a little turtle with a crown into the story somehow. Maybe he can be my little wisecracking sidekick.
Funnily enough, he's just drawing a picture of Elton with hearts around him.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokeylope.
Hey, little turtle. Careful with that crown if you do any stage diving, okay?
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokeylope.
Okay, Mr. Turtle. This next song is going out to you.
Now wire the other end to the gas tank. Oh, hello, Rasputin.
What are you guys doing?
Taking care of business. The fewer questions you ask, the better.
Hey, wanna help me save the world?
We are. This is how we handle things in my family.
I wonder if the coach has a little jetpack or something to help him get in and out of this thing. Hey, want to help me save the world?
We are. This is how we handle things in my family.
I'm not sure I can interact with Mikhail at this point. Interestingly enough, Maloof sees me as sort of a Don, I guess. And Mikhail sees normal Raz, but kinda fuzzy, out of focus, and with arms and a neck so thin you can't even see them.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokeylope.
Seems like a nice turtle. You shouldn't get him involved in this mess, Raz.
No, I can't mess around with Mr. Pokeylope. No, I can't mess
Yeah,
around
I'm
with
pretty
Mr.
sure you
Pokeylope.
can't actually
I've
show
gotta
him to
give back
Mikhail
the
for
sheet
some
right
reason.
away.
And the bear sees me as a cooler full of food, which it's now grabbing.
Man, watch it.
But with regeneration, that's not going to be a problem. And there are a couple more kids just up here.
Yay! Listen, you gotta help. You gotta kill me, son. I can't take the cheering anymore.
I'm sorry I put their brains back. Maybe a bear will get them soon.
Maybe. If not, you gotta find my drain cleaner and pour it down my throat, okay?
Mop! 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 Hooray! Mop! Moppy! Mop! Mop! Mop, Mr. Cruller! Mop!
Well, at least they're back to their old selves.
Moppity! Moppity! Mana! Mana! Mop! Mop! Yay, Mr. Cruller! Mop! Mop! Mop!
Hey, want to help me save the world?
Hey, if there's one thing the world needs, it's cheer!
Cheerleaders save the world one smile at a time. Yay!
Mop! Hooray!
Yeah, I think they'll both see me as the same football player.
Mop, Mr. Cruller! Mop!
Who else you gonna cheer for?
Moppity! Moppity! Mana! Mana! Mop! Mop!
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokeylope.
3 cheers for Mr. Pokeylope! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokeylope.
3 cheers for Mr. Pokeylope.
I'd like you to meet
Hip,
Mr.
hip,
Pokeylope.
hooray!
Hello, Mr. Pokeylope.
Hip, hip,
And don't
hooray!
crap on the floor. I just mop.
Mop! Hooray!
Oh. I told you them burgers ain't ready.
Yeah, I keep forgetting, if you use confusion on the crullers, they forget which one they are. I mean, now we know it's all the same guy who's just kind of mentally shaped by his surroundings. So, I'll try and use the confusion on all the rest of them just to see what happens. And yet, confusion is pretty powerful when used offensively. I just never really bother, because there's only so much ammo for it. And the enemies don't seem to like to drop it.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokeylope.
Hello, Mr. Pokeylope. Could you please tell your friend that these woods are off limits?
I had to go refill my confusion grenades. But I did. Sasha's lab's actually a great place for power-ups.
Oh. This part of the forest is off limits. Now get. Oh. You will call me Admiral, Sonny.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the Admiral. Gonna have to go and confuse him, too.
Oh man, I feel terrible about that.
But on the way there,
Whoops.
Elton's finally out here with Milka. And the birds don't seem to be very put out by the confusion. So let's see if we can successfully use clairvoyance here. At least Milka doesn't disappear when I get close.
Later.
Hey, wanna help me save the world?
Later.
Problem is, they're buried in each other's faces, and you can't really see around them to see what Raz looks like.
Yo!
Hey, wanna help me save the world?
Later.
So I can almost see what Milk is seeing, but Elton's head is in the way. And every time I try and get into a good spot, I end up falling in the water. As for what Elton sees, I could probably get around there, but I'm guessing it's some kind of weird lake monster. Not a big deal. These are two that I'm going to have to check out on a second pass as well. It looks kind of like the lungfish. Just can't get in close enough to see. Come on.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokeylope.
Hi.
They're kissing out of sync now.
Mr. Pokeylope.
Hi.
And I can barely interact with Milka at all. Well, one more thing to do here.
Oh, stop staring at my mops.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokeylope.
Greetings, Mr. Pokeylope. Stay away from the canoes, and we won't have any problems. Understand?
And I think that's everyone. I keep looking for Benny, but I don't think he appears at this point in the game. I've never been able to find him, and I have no idea why. But there's just one more character that I still haven't confused.
What? No, I have to flip the burgers. No, mop the rig. My canoes! Oh no, the attacks are starting even in here. Have to get a bigger titanium boulder under the glass.
I feel kind of guilty about that one. Anyway, we're done here. Time to head back to the tower.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokeylope.
And I'm glad to see you made some new friends after all your old ones got the brains sucked out.
Agent Cruller,
What is the current situation?
I'm ready to go back into the field.
Okay, let's see if I remember exactly where you were.
And I think the crow should be gone at this point. I'm not sure if it stays there if you use invisibility or... Ah, there's the clue to Mr. Pokeylope being a fan of chocolate cake. Anyway.
I'm pretty high up. I hope this ride isn't too... scary! Well, at least it's fast.
Yeah, there's really no reason ever to actually ride that elevator. But now that I'm down here, I can't show Mr. Pokeylope to any of the former asylum residents. Kind of a waste of a trip, honestly. I was really hoping for something interesting. You know, given how much attention they paid to making sure you could use Mr. Pokeylope with all the kids.
Oh, my! What happened? Did I faint again and not notice?
Well, that's a new line. And it's never a bad thing to stop and top up your ammo supply.
What are you doing sticking around here?
Well, you know, now that I don't have to play this game anymore, I remembered that it was kind of fun. Just running a couple strategy ideas through my head. Oh, wait. What? Oh, no. I'm still there. I'm still on the battlefield back in Waterloo. Oh, no. Wait. Hold on. That was strange.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all the changes now that I've dealt with Crispin and been up to the top of the tower. So, we'll finish dealing with Dr. Loboto and Coach Oleander next time. See you then.